You don't gotta believe, cause hate is what I'm rolling on. Come on. I love the life I live. Being scared won't hold me back. I gotta fight my fears. My creative juices flowing, can't be like my peers. Cause the bullshit.
What is up, everyone? It's DJ Garcia, Raymond Garcia, and we're not gonna react to anything today. I don't really have any new videos to react to. No movie trailers are coming out right now. None that I'm really interested in. But today I'm gonna actually talk about my DJ side career, whatever you want to call it, because in 2 weeks the band banquet is coming out for my school here at Summit High School, and I might be there. I might be there, and if I am there, I'm gonna make a video for you guys, kind of like a gig log. So, but nothing is exactly confirmed yet, and I'll go into detail a little bit later about that. I've done it before. I started in freshman year, and I did it in sophomore year as well, and that's what I'm gonna be talking about to you right now. So basically, as a DJ, it was turning 2014, last day of December, last day of the year, and I kind of got showed, the basics of DJing by my uncle, who is like a DJ, and he started when he was my age, and he's been doing this for a very long time. So he kind of showed me. He was like, "You want to do this for a couple songs?" Because he had to do something or whatever. And he was like DJing at his house, and there was only like 5 people there. But he showed me, and at that time I was like, "This is easy. This is great, and this is fun." And so I got into it. It wasn't like oh my god, this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. It was kind of like, okay, this is kind of fun. So I went home, I got my own software. I just probably downloaded a free one. But since that day, I was practicing, and I was getting more into it, and I was like gathering a whole bunch of music and looking at tutorials on YouTube. I didn't find it easy anymore. Like I said, I was watching tutorials, and I knew it wasn't like a very easy thing to do. It's gonna take time to be very skilled at this job. But at that point I wanted to do some gigs. So at school, this is gonna sound so dumb, and I feel so embarrassed, but I wanted to do prom, and so I went to go ask the people who were in charge of prom at my school, and this was freshman year, and they said, "No, we have a DJ already, but there are other events you can do." So I was like, okay. First off, I want to say I'm so glad that happened, because I was not ready to do prom. I was not ready to do prom because prom is like a long event, and I was not ready, alright? And so they said, "We have a prom fashion show." So I was like, okay, I'll do that. And so that was my first event ever, and it's like the people who are going to prom, they show off their dresses, and the guys show off their suits. And so they needed music when the people would walk down, the models. And so I don't know how it went down, but I know they liked it. I know it probably wasn't the greatest music, but I know it went okay. It wasn't terrible, nothing bad happened, nothing messed up, I don't think. Like I said, it's freshman year, 2 years ago, I can't remember. And it was my first event, and I think it went okay, but I can't really remember any details. So then eventually, the band banquet was coming up, and that's where all the people, in band, of course, go have a dinner, and then have awards, and then there's a dance. I don't know how I got approached to doing the band banquet. I don't know if someone asked me or I asked them. I can't really remember. It's been so long. But all I know is that I was booked to do it, and it was gonna be my first dance. So I was like, okay, this is great. This is cool. Right off the bat, listen, I just 50% of me wishes I did not do that dance, and the other 50% is kind of happy that I did. And here's why. It went terrible. Yeah, it went terrible because I rushed into things. Like I said, it's only been a couple months. I don't know anything, even after watching tutorials. It was a terrible night, for the people there and for myself. What's weird is that at the time, I didn't even know. I thought, to me, it was the best night of my life. But then I realized, okay, that was terrible. Listen, the music was terrible. There were a lot of mess ups. There was pauses in between songs. Terrible transitions. I hated myself. If you're a DJ who's just starting out, please wait. Do not rush into things. Please wait, get better. Make sure you know you're good, and you just make sure you're just be ready. Be ready first. Don't do what I did, because it was a terrible night that night. It was a bad night. But I'm glad that it kind of happened, because it taught me. I learned from my experience, and I realized that you need to have your lows, your bad nights, in order to rise and have your highs and just do awesome. And so I learned from my experience. I'm just happy that I did. After that, usually the banquet's at the end of the year, and then like after the banquet you get like a couple more days of school, and then it's summer. So that happened, and I had a whole year to practice. I was really getting into it at this point, and I really like DJing. It's very fun to me, and so I practice every day for the whole year. So then, you know, school starts again. It's my sophomore year, which is just last year, and then the same events come around again. It's almost the end of the year already. I do the prom fashion show. You know what's cool about it is that they asked me. The people who were in charge that previous year, freshman year, they asked me to do the prom fashion show, and I was very happy to do it. And then it was even better. I know for sure it was much better. I was more prepared. And then the band banquet. You know, no one asked me to do that, and I don't blame them for, you know, not coming to me first. But I wanted to do it again because I knew I was so much better. So I asked them, and they said yeah, you can come by. And the event started, and I was doing the dance. It was gonna be 2 hours, but they went over schedule and they cut it to an hour and a half. It ended at 12, so it started at 10:30, ended at 12 o'clock. I can tell you that it was better. It was so much better. Like, freshman year, terrible. Like right here. Sophomore year, which was just last year, way up, way better. I was prepared. It was just so much fun. I had fun. I know the people dancing had fun. They danced to just about every song. I was so happy. The music was better. Crowd reading was better. Transitions were better. Mixing was better. Everything was better, alright? So now, it's been a whole year again, and it's my junior year, and the junior year is about to end. Band Banquet is in 2 weeks again, and just a little bit ago I was kind of asked to be the DJ. So yeah, they came to me first. It was kind of cool. I was like, okay. Unfortunately, I didn't do the prom fashion show. They didn't ask me. I found out the day of the fashion show, and so I was like, the fashion show is happening? Because I was told it was not gonna happen, but I heard on announcements, the fashion show is today. I was like, what? So then the Band Banquet was coming up, and I just wanted to like kind of share with you guys that story of how I started and my events so far. And so this year, if I do, and the reason I say if I do is because we're not exactly confirmed yet, but I do believe that I am gonna be there. Like I just want to say, I do think I'm gonna be there. The theme is Disney apparently, so I'm really happy for that. That would be awesome. And my music is ready. I have so much better songs than the previous year. Like I said, you know, it's gonna be even better. And then next year, if I do it, it's gonna be even more better. You know, because I just get more practice and more practice. And so I'm just happy. I just wanted to let you guys know, share those stories with you. So if you guys like this video, please like it. It really helps me out. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you want me to record if I do the band banquets, and if you want to see more on my channel, please subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.